darling wife was working as a nurse in an isolation ward. A luckless place which one day found itself in the path of a tar tsunami, a freak occurrence triggered by an ill-timed gatequake. Not a single person survived. No patients, no doctors, no wife. We just have to be careful. Hold on. Access to the site had been restricted, but we weren't about to let that stop us. It was my daughter's idea. Come through. She was desperate to see her mother again. Be careful. Take off your hood. Okay, hold my hand.
Mommy?
It's me, honey. It's me. In the end, it wasn't even her daughter that she remembered. Before we knew it, we were swallowed by the tar, battered against the rocks, and eventually coughed back up into this world. Wait! Don't go! Down here, please!
Hello, little one. You cold? Let me guess. The car of that poor girl over there?
Oh, my daughter's car is long gone. I'm afraid it's just me now. She died, but for whatever reason, her soul was unable to move on, because it ended up here, in her doll, stuck somehow. My baby girl would have been left here all on her own, so I liberated her, forced her car out with one solid push, and she was free at last. Free to leave this world, and go to where the dead belong. Just as I would have done, had I not gotten stuck myself.
I see. That's quite a story. Believe it or not, I've been looking all over for you, Mr. Spirit Medium.
As you can see, I'm of no use to anyone. I can't go anywhere. I'll be stuck here for the rest of eternity, and that's that.
Want to come work for me instead? Yoha's no good to you now.
Huh. It didn't last long out of the tar. Poor old thing turned into a bog body in no time at all. You think you could bury them for me?
They call me fragile. What do they call you? The Talon Man, maybe? No. Dolman suits you better.
If Fragile hadn't come looking for me, I'd almost certainly still be lying in that dreadful tar bog.
But your soul's trapped in that doll forever?
Perhaps. But if I could break free from this thing, maybe then I can be reunited with my daughter. When that happy day might come, I cannot say. I did what... And she was fine, but enough. As I meant, my... was a medium, so I gave in. It was... I thought it was... And when we arrived, but it was... She had no... My daughter's heart was... And eventually, I couldn't tell you how long I... Looking for fellow doomed sufferers to recruit to her cause. I wouldn't. She can complete the... It's been a boon for... Oh, boy. What a stuff. No matter what misfortune... Is it a... Or perhaps regard... I don't...
Thank you, Sam.
It's no trouble.
Sam.
Yeah.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one.
You... Ready to head up? I sure am. I was...
Sam.
Yeah.
I have another question for you. This one's a little bit harder than the first one. That's correct. Have a safe trip, Sam.
Cool.
creation. Delivery route.
That's order accepted. Thank you. Bethel.
Let's get a move on.
Oh boy, that must hurt.
Bethel. Bethel.
Legs. Let's get a move on. get it to you.
Are you injured, Sam?
Eyes open, dumbass. Almost lost it there.
Just like that, Sam.
Come on.
Back.
Thank you, Kyle. Been in handy.
Commencing route creation. Delivery.
Sam, look out!
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Back. Back up. Back up, back up. Back up. Back up. Beckham. Beckham. Beckham.
Credentials verified. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Beckham.
Cargo looks to be in solid condition. I appreciate that. You're not the one I expected to bring this in. Glad you were able to. Truth be told, been waiting a long time for... Go ahead and use your Cupid to get me online.
Now displaying your current order grade.
All right. Or it, you know? Ship. Oh, first. Well, everyone was... You're the first... You know what? When it saps, you're right. It's a good idea. Mother Nature won't show you any mercy around these parts. Now, by the way, seems something at the ghost mech factories. In any case, but keep...
Cut. The next one's the man. Marshal your strength with...
Sam, Rainy's not doing so great. It might be more of a mental than a physical. Do you remember? We think she should be a... It was Tommen's idea. Since the motherhood's within the Chiron... Once you've made it back to the but if there's anything you...
It seems Drawbridge has reason to suspect that APAC may... This possibility concern... And we affirm that APAC's underlying technologies are iterations of an older Bridge... What I'm getting at, Sam, is that the guilty party is not APAC, but Bridges. Which is to say, the UCA may also have some involvement with Ghost Mech production. This would perhaps explain why firearms and... The UCA's precursor, the United States of America... Though Americans first took up arms, they retained the right to bear arms. APAC has no such designs, of course. But Higgs has... And so, a distinctly American. The more we seek to unite the people... This particular... Which is precisely why I determined that it must not be the UCA, but a civilian organization which takes the lead. But if the UCA is indeed... I realize it must be vexing not knowing. For my part, I must insist you not disclose...
Order completed. Well done.
Cargo won't last long at this rate, Sam. Handle it with greater care, please.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
is appreciated. The delivery will be assigned to another porter.
Bethel.
All this... Snow. Huh.
Keep on keeping on.
Thanks for the help.
Beckham.
Close your eyes. It's okay. You can trust me. It's a healthy baby girl.
She's beautiful.
She certainly is. Okay, coming up on 3 minutes. Someone needs to go home. Okay.
Are those waves?
Yes, they are. Your room is connected to a beach. Now, open your eyes. Rainey, the child you're carrying is not dead. It's just that time has stopped in your womb. Your daughter and her mother are in perfect health.
But there's still no treatment, is there?
When the balance between our world and the beach is finally restored, you will give birth. There's nothing to worry about. Come on. All in due time. So wait and have faith that you and your child will be fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What about you?
Someday I'll have a son. But until then, I get to see him once a month. It'll all work out.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Sorry, but would it be all right if I took another look at your pod?
Give me 1 second.
Okay. I'll head back first.
The thing is, when I did my examination on your pod, I got the strangest feeling. The BB in that pod was there far longer than any typical BB. I'd like to check your pod's production number. If it's an official model, it'll have one inscribed on it.
I can tell you right now, there's no number written on it.
No, it wouldn't be on the outside. It would be inscribed on the inner wall. Now, you can't open a pod without endangering the BB's life, but there is a way that we can peek inside. See? Right there. See, a pod's production number is a record of when the occupant was transferred from the still mother's womb. Sort of like a BB's date of birth.
Impossible. 11 years ago. On the very same day as the Void Out.
Lou's date of birth was 11 years ago.
And not just that, the serial number is BB00, which would make Lou one of the first test subjects.
Yeah, that would appear to be the case, yes.
If we scour the archives for any mention of BB00, there's a chance we might learn more about Lou's past.
You really should try and put this behind you. And digging up the past won't help.
I think it's time we return to the DHV Magellan. You know, Sam, seeing as you've come so very far, you should take a moment to see to any unfinished business before you commit to new operations.
Beckel. Beckel. Becco. Becco. Becco.
Thank you.
In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies.
Well, in our world, babies are born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tamara wouldn't understand. After all, she was living in a realm of the dead. I wouldn't expect children to be born into such a place.
But Rainey's baby will be born, right?
In due time, of course. Isn't that so?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Raindrops are falling on my head.
And just like the guy who's Peter too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling.
So I just did me some talking to the sun.
Oh, that was terrible.
I thought it was pretty good, actually.
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to her baby.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait.
Talk about terrible, Sam. I've heard dogs with better tones.
Hi, Sam. I'm pleased Rainey's feeling. Your next main order requires you to retreat. And for convenience's sake, Speaking of the Magellan, I've gotten in touch with the reason. I'll need your help, of course. I'm sure you're eager to get underway. As a safety, come and join us.
So, all alone in the mountain to survive and not to downplay, but what poor